Hi everyone, this is Pamela. Well, it's been 1 week since the East Coast meet and greet, and I am a little bit late, at least in making a video, but I did want to say thank you to Tom and Shonda for being really good hosts. Everybody had a fabulous time, as I'm sure most of you who have seen other videos have heard. We just can't stop raving about it. It was such a good experience to meet so many wonderful people. You know, I felt a little bit funny when I first thought about going because I'm going to meet people I've never met in person before, and B, because I am pre-op, I felt like I might be a little bit out of place. Some of the things were like, bring photos, before and after photos, and of course all I have is before. And but no, everybody was very encouraging to come, and I couldn't have felt more welcomed there. People were so gracious and so supportive, and really made me feel great about the journey that I am embarking on. So I don't want to name everybody. I just want to say that I met some really great people, and I just love you all. The second thing I wanted to talk about was, at the meet and greet, we got really great goodie bags. And in the goodie bags were some coupons and some, along with actual products, there were a lot of coupons and offers from different companies. One of them was Chike, Chike. And I called them and told them that I would like to have one of their free sample packages. And they actually sent, I'll show you, not just one, but all 5 flavors, full-size packages of their protein shakes. So they had strawberry burst, orange cream, banana magic, very vanilla, and chocolate bliss. Hopefully you can see them. I haven't tried any of them yet, so I can't really say, good, bad, whatever, but I thought that was a really very generous sample pack. And I think you could anybody could call and get the sample pack. So again, it's Chike, CHIKE.com. And if you go on there, you can see, you can get a phone number and call to request. The other one from the meet and greet was a company called Bariatric Choice, and I called them and asked for samples, and they sent me a package of chicken bouillon, caramel pudding that you mix with milk, and chocolate cream pudding and shake, which you can make into a pudding or a shake, and that also you mix with milk. I haven't tried any of these yet, and they just came like this, so there wasn't any nutritional information on them. I'll have to look them up, but I'm sure what it is that they are low in sugar and high in protein, because they did say they would be appropriate for gastric bypass, which is the surgery that I'm going to be having. Another company, talking about samples. Now, this was not an offer that I received at the meet and greet, but I just went online to bariatricadvantage.com, and there is a little button there that you can click to talk to a live operator, and I requested a free sample, and they sent me this little package, and it had, I did have one of their shakes already. They asked me which 2 flavors I'd like to try, and I specified the chocolate and the banana. I have not tried the banana yet. I did try the chocolate, and, it was okay. I mean, I don't think any of them are going to be, like, fabulous. Or at least I haven't tried any that are fabulous yet, but it was pretty good. And there's also some, like the little chewies, little calcium chewies, and other little packets of vitamins and calcium, and a whole bunch of stuff. So that was a nice package to get too. And this is actually, when you talk to them, they'll ask you again what kind of surgery you are having, and they will tailor the products to your particular needs for that surgery. So I'm just starting to get samples and trying to figure out what kind of protein shakes and those kind of things are going to be good for me after my surgery. So somebody else may like to try some samples, and those are some places you can get them. I also want to talk about, as I said, I am hopefully going to be getting gastric bypass very soon. Well, I shouldn't say very soon. My surgeon's office submitted all the paperwork, all my clearances to my insurance company on the 26th of September. I did call the office to see how things were going, and she said it normally takes about 2 weeks for my insurance company to respond, but lately, for whatever reason, they're taking a little bit longer. So I asked her, well, okay, at this point, what are we looking for as far as a surgery date? And she said she was scheduling into November. So it looks like it's not going to be at least until November. And it's a little disappointing because I was really kind of hoping to have this done and, healed and at least back on, semi-solid foods by Christmas time. But it is what it is, and I'll just deal with it when it happens. The other thing that was a little bit concerning was I found out that my surgeon, there's 2 surgeons in the practice, and the one that I prefer and the one that I'm going to be having the surgery with, he does laparoscopic, okay, but he also does what's called a hand assist. So I'll have the laparoscopic, the 5 little incisions for the laparoscopic tools, but then I'm also going to have probably about a 2.5 to 3 inch incision that he will also be able to use his hand to sort of feel things, and I guess he just feels more comfortable that way. And because I prefer this surgeon, I'm going to be going with that, with his method. So I asked the nurse if that really had any impact on the recovery time, since there was going to be 1 extra incision. And she said not really. She said that it actually is actually a pretty small incision relative, for surgery, and that it really shouldn't impact my recovery too much. So hopefully that's true. I'm anticipating that it might be a little bit more pain afterward because of the incision, but as I said, I have a lot more confidence in this particular surgeon, so I'll feel, I'll just feel better overall going into the procedure and feeling like he's going to do a good job. So I wanted to talk about one other thing, and that is something that I'm struggling with. When I was at the meet and greet, there was this little sheet passed around. Everybody could write down how many pounds they've lost. And I said to Shonda, well, I haven't lost anything. I'm a pre-op. And she said, yeah, but aren't you trying to lose weight before the surgery? And I was like, well, no. I mean, should I be? Yes. Do I want to? Yes. But for some reason, it just kind of, I don't know whether I think in the beginning, it was kind of like, when I first left the surgeon's office, I was thinking, oh gosh, I'm never going to be able to eat this again or that again. And I kind of went on a little, I know there's a term for it, but, like last meal syndrome, something like that. And then after that, it just seemed to drag out the whole clearance process. I mean, I've been doing this since February, and I guess since I'm really kind of a procrastinator, I guess I just kept thinking, well, yeah, the surgeon had suggested that I lose about 10% of my body weight prior to the surgery, although the coordinator said it really didn't matter. He would do it anyway. It's just that, there'll be the